into the sun. Grab something to eat and get out on the run. I'll work all day and play all night. It's a Southern fried life for me. I like my life Southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play Southern fried and work Southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship Southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me. Dragging to work looking so rough. My boss man tells me I gotta be tough. Just get on the job and get it done. It's a Southern fried life for me. I like my life Southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play Southern fried and work Southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship Southern fried. Southern fried is a life for me. Tells me all the time that way of life will bring me down. I do my best to do things right, but it's a Southern fried life for me. I like my life Southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play Southern fried and work Southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship Southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me.
What was you doing? Was
Nothing.
you eating on the show again?
No.
My goodness. I saw you sneaking in that last bite before the show.
Katie eats on the show all the time.
What?
Katie eats on his show all the time, or Yankee show, or DA show. He eats on everybody's show. So I have to eat on my show today. Sorry, I have to be showing my bra strap there, y'all. I forgot to change shirts before I came in here. I was like running behind. I was trying to decide, am I going to cook or am I not going to cook? Am I going to cook? So I hope everybody's had a great day.
Yes, absolutely. Hope you've had a great one too. I may have messed up.
I did get the car unloaded from clothes, but it's still a bunch of coat hangers and my shoe rack in there. And then I got to go to the laundromat tomorrow.
I thought you were going to do that today.
Well, since I had to take the cat back to the bed after I got home, then Chip came, fixed the TV, and then he looked at my list of stuff. So they're going to be here tomorrow sometime to start on that. And then we just talked about stuff and everything. So, and then me and Mama, I had to go get Mama's blood work done. And then we got the 2 stools for the bar. Well, yeah, the bar ordered, so.
Well, I thought I would put a thumbnail up tonight.
Uh-oh.
So instead of us being on the screen, it's just showing the thumbnail.
On everything?
Well, on Rumble.
Oh.
On regular Rumble. I'm sorry. Y'all can't see us. I need to fix that. How do I go about fixing that? My goodness, I wonder if I can fix it on the fly. Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Let's see here.
Barry, have you looked at the Floyd Felines auction page on Facebook to see what they're auctioning off? Got to Saturday, 11:59.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Cook.
Hey there, Cookster. How are you doing tonight? You been about to check on Dave?
No, he did a podcast with Dean and Paul and some other guy. He said laughter helps, and everything. And then as I logged on to Facebook, I saw a picture of him and some lady driving, and it went away. So before I could see it, so I guess people are helping him out.
Okay.
Um, so
Barry said, I've been able to look one question though. If I win something, will they ship it to me? I think it depends on the item.
it depends on
And
the item. But if it's something that cannot be shipped, I will get it for you, and we'll work out the shipping.
there you go. And I'm gonna get I promise you tomorrow I am going to get stuff boxed up and ready to go. Okay? I'm sorry,
Mhm.
I have been slack and I've had a lot of stuff going on trying to do too, and just I'm sorry. I just
Look, I'm gonna be like that fence guy on Ned. I'm gonna be Ned. Was it Ned or Ted? Ted, Ned. You're just gonna see my eyeballs.
that was was it Wilson?
Wilson.
No,
Wilson, yeah, Wilson. I'm gonna be Wilson. Whoops.
howdy Wilson. Howdy ho, neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You have to say it the right way though. Howdy ho, neighbor. That's how you say it.
Don't.
All right. Well, welcome to the Fried Podcast. Anyway, we got a couple things we're going to talk about real quick. Then we're going to get into the show tonight. And tonight's going to be some helpful advice to our northern friends as they come down to the south and below the Mason-Dixon line. We're going to help them understand the lingo a little better and figure things out some. So before we do that real quick, I want to talk about Patriot Mobile. If you're looking for phone service, check out Patriot Mobile. Helps us, it helps you. Use the promo code Southern, and you'll get your first month of service on us.
Yes.
We'll absolutely check them out. Great Christian company. Try them out. Tunnels to Towers. We have donation links set up for you. Y'all, there's probably not a better organization that you could donate to. They help wounded veterans, first responders, including police, fire, and EMTs. If they're catastrophically injured, like paralyzed or whatever, they go through and they revamp their entire home so they can do it and do it on their own. Just day-to-day living. Sometimes that is a hard thing to do for someone that's been injured like that. Also, if they're killed in the line of duty or whatever, a lot of times they'll go and just pay the mortgage off so the family doesn't lose their home. Howdy, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
See you over there.
And then also we have Opus Clips. If you are doing any kind of video podcasting and you need them into shorts, you can go to our Facebook page and click on our link to Opus Clips, and it will help you get your shorts and stuff so you don't have to do it. So that really helps out, and that helps us if you use our link. So we appreciate it. We use it. And we've been slacking, but Rob did get some out, and we'll be getting some more out here soon.
Yes. It's, it saves so much time. And if you're podcasting, you don't want to spend all your time making clips. You want to be doing content. And, also, Animal Rescue Alliance down here in between Colquitt and Donaldsonville on Highway 91. It's a no-kill animal shelter that we definitely support. They are amazing. You need a dog or a cat, go to Animal Rescue Alliance if you're down here first. And Jenna supports one up there as well.
We got Floyd Felines up here, and right now they're having an auction on Facebook. So you can go to Floyd Felines auction, and they have all kinds of items right now. Excuse me, it will go through Saturday at 11:59 would be the cutoff time. So you get to go on there and follow it and make bids on it and everything. Like Barry just asked about if it'll be shipped. Some things will be shipped, but it depends. Like if it's breakable or something, I don't think they will be. But if you win something, I can get it and we can work on the shipping. So go check that out to help the little kitty cats and stuff on. Dog
Absolutely.
shop, that's right. So,
All right. Well, I tell you what, we went over a bunch of stuff last night, and I kind of got on my little soapbox and everything. So tonight we're just going to have some fun. We're going to help some northern people that live above the Mason-Dixon line. When they come down south, they just don't understand what is being said a lot of times. They just don't understand a lot of stuff. But first of all, let me give you a very important piece of advice. If you come down here from north of the Mason-Dixon line and you're going through Atlanta, please take I-285. Okay? You follow that sucker till it dead ends. Okay? Then you get off and hang a left. All right? I-285, you follow it to the dead end, you get off and take a left.
why?
That's the bypass.
Oh, I just use 75.
No.
Well, now
Well,
I do. Now I don't.
I-285 just goes in a circle. It never dead ends. It's just
I
a
would say
circle
because
around
I
the
use
planet.
75, so I don't even know.
Oh my goodness. You just killed my whole gag here. Thank you. That's okay. It's okay. All right.
Sorry.
Absolutely, Jake. Another thing that Northerners need to realize and Southerners need to realize is that Northerners, they have done studies on it, and it's been proven that they will eventually turn into good drivers. So all of us people down here on the south, in the south below the Mason-Dixon line, we got to be careful and watch out for them Yankee license plates because they will turn into you. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get- huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no, so I won't. But I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's supposed to be women, but it applies to Northerners too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got
And
me
also
early.
down here in the south, we have to have these signs out there that says "Do not drive on median." Well, once again, the Northerners just don't know that's not what they're supposed to do. So we kind of overlook a lot of things. But man, that's a hard one to overlook. Someone's got to pay for these signs and all that kind of stuff. So just saying. All right. Anyway, some things Northerners just won't understand if they come down south. Okay. Here's the first one.
That we make cornbread dressing and not stuffing.
Absolutely. You sound like you got a mouthful of cornbread dressing.
I do. You about made me choke. Stop.
All right. First one. And y'all feel free to chime in. Okay. She was madder than a wet hen. All right. Okay. Jake wants to ask you a question there. Did you get moved into your house yet, Miss Jen?
Yes, I did this weekend. It took me 2.5 days. That killed me, Jake, but I'm in. And I've cooked here twice. We've had a homemade pizza and I made homemade spaghetti tonight. So, well, kind of homemade. And I'm trying to eat it, and Rob's making me choke.
Not making you do nothing. I'm not making you choke at all.
You did just a minute ago.
All right. Dave, I haven't talked to Dave today, Jake. He did a show tonight, so
I think it was like during the afternoon or something.
okay.
Yeah. Just what?
I'm waiting for the next question.
Tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. His wife did pass away over the weekend. All right, Jake, can we do our show now? You got more questions? Go ahead and ask them. We'll get them. We'll get them out there. Oh, you're fine. Uh, just want to go ahead and get them out of the way so we keep going here. Uh, she was madder than a wet hen. All right, so she's fine, Jake.
He's gonna be madder than a wet hen.
I tell you what, let's play some music. We'll play Jen's favorite song. Jake, just keep
The
asking.
people of this country are sick and tired. We keep getting told whatever you want us to hear.
It's okay, Jim. Just go ahead and ask the questions. Let's get them all done. And we'll start our show there. On that.
So I wrote this song for you.
You don't have to stop, sir. You don't have to stop. It's just that, it's 50 space while I'm waiting on the questions to come in. Gotta explain to me.
You get hung high, you get hung low, 'cause you lie.
Jen's favorite song anyway.
You keep your woke ways oozing off your tongue. You preach inclusiveness and divide us all the time. Well, just so you know, we are
You see that?
all
They're gonna stop the
sick
show
of
again.
crap.
Do I?
Kimball's show, they're gonna stop his show again.
Do
Jimmy
what?
Kimball, Jimmy Kimball, they're gonna
Yeah.
stop his show again.
Well.
I didn't even know that. Mama told me that.
Yeah. Well, probably ought to. All right.
Okay. Mad wet hen.
No. I'm going to try it one more time. I've kind of lost the funny on it, though. When people come down from up north, they don't understand when someone says, she's madder than a wet hen, or she was madder than a wet hen. What that means is somebody has screwed up. And it's a guy. And he's fixed to pay a heavy price. So if you come down here and you make a southern woman madder than a wet hen, let me just go ahead and tell you, you've got a long road to hoe. And that's another thing you may not understand, but you will by the time she calms down.
And if she tells you she's fine, well,
that may be nationwide. That may be every woman on the planet right there. I'm fine. And it's all in how they say fine. Because fine's like dude. It's one of those words that can be used for just about anything. How are you? I'm fine. Okay. You're probably okay. How was your day? Oh, it was fine. That's kind of a iffy one. If you ask them, how are you? And they go, I'm fine. They're not fine. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
I'm always fine. I always say I'm fine.
Yeah. But don't fall for that. If you're from up north, don't fall for that fine thing. But I think that's worldwide. If I had my druthers, Jeff, you're from Coosa district up there in Floyd County. Why don't you explain to everybody what a druther is?
Brother?
Druther, not brother, druther.
Well, I don't know what a drutter is.
I didn't say udder. I said druther.
I didn't say udder. I said drutter.
No, drutter? Druther. It's got a
Druther.
T-H-E, druther. Yeah.
Drutter. I don't know what it is.
It roughly translates, I would rather.
I see. I don't use that one. I'd
Hmm.
rather. I'd rather. I'd rather. There we go. I'd rather go to the store.
Yeah, if I had my druthers, I'd go to the store instead of sitting at home. Uh, uh, full as a tick. Like we've all used that one down here. Uh, Not very nice saying there because it's kind of grody, but if you ever seen a tick on yourself or on your dog, it's just about ready just to pop.
Well,
That's what they're talking
I'm
about.
trying to kind of, eat over here. That is gross. I used to hate trying to get those things off.
Ugh, ugh. All right. Warn slap out. I think you and I both understand that one this week. But
Yeah.
from y'all up north, you probably heard of being worn out. Well, that slap in there just puts the emphasis on it. Worn, slap out.
Yes.
I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I was this weekend. I was done.
Uh, hankering. Hankering's a good one. You want to explain hankering? What do you think hankering means? We're going to ask the redneck girl from Coosa up there in Floyd County. What does hankering mean?
You ran out of coffee.
I did.
I don't know. I'm sure I probably said it.
Well, I've got a hankering
For
for
some
a RC cola and a moon pie. Craving. Referring back to, instead of it being a, you know, hangry or something like that, you just have a hankering. And if y'all don't know what hangry is, that's another thing that affects women worldwide. Uh, they're angry and they're hungry at the same time. It means your life expectancy is dropping quickly.
Yes.
Quickly. Uh, what about tore up?
Mm-hmm. I be tore up over this.
Yeah, over getting moved. The example they have here was, and that does it perfectly, but she was tore up about not getting invited to the ladies' luncheon. That means they upset. She tore up, don't do it. Now, there is another way that tore up works. Is when you don't want to bring up the fact that you got diarrhea and you say, my belly's tore up. Just saying. That is a thing. And they'll tell you real quick that the belly's tore up.
Yeah.
Barry said there's a saying from Ocean Orders Delta is really where you are. Okay. Barry says, I'm following Floyd Felines now. I did not see the auction site. I think it's on their page on Facebook.
They've got a different one. You just put in Floyd Felines auction and it'll bring up a different page.
All
They
right.
have it separate.
Now, there are wording things on here that I don't word exactly like they do.
Yeah.
Like Mike could. I don't use Mike could a lot.
No.
I mean, it's just saying might. I might could do it. I guess I do use it every once in a while. That just rolled off my tongue real easy. You're gonna be on Saturday night. Well, I might could do that. Oh, well, okay. It's just might. You just throw an extra word on it because we're from the South.
Mm-hmm.
I could do it, or I might do it, but I might could do it. Okay. Barry's saying I said there was a saying for Northerners that Delta is ready when you are. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. They're ready to fly you right back up there, uh, up north of that Dixon line. But we don't mind. Well, we like our Yankees and stuff, and we like to pick on them. But we just want
Yeah.
y'all to feel more at home when you come down here. Uh, Here's another one that I don't word this way: happy as a pig in mud. Now we don't use that down here. That
No.
is not. That might be something they say up north. We absolutely do not say that down here in the South. Uh, as happy as a pig in crap, or you know, I'm just saying. Uh, when you hear somebody talking about that, they're just having a grand old time. Just leave them alone. Let them roll around in their pig shit and move on. Uh, have you ever been as happy as a pig in crap?
No.
Yeah.
I've been happy as,
No,
let's see. No.
you've never been happier than a pig in crap.
No.
Yes, you have.
No, I
I
haven't.
guarantee you have.
I've never
Oh,
said that.
you've
I've
never
never,
said that?
no.
You used the shit word, didn't you?
No, I have never said I've been happy than a pig in a whatever.
I guarantee you, she used it. All right.
Did not.
Here's a good one. I don't have a dog in this fight. We don't say this, we say that. Well, I don't have a dog in that fight. Uh,
Yes.
and I know you've used that one. You've never used I ain't got a dog in that fight.
Mm-mm.
And we don't say I don't have a dog in this fight. We say I ain't got a dog in that fight. See, they're messing this all up. They left ain't out and everything. They use don't instead.
They want to
Uh,
be politically correct. Or,
I
is
guess
that
I don't
right?
know.
Or
I
grammar
don't know.
correct.
Ain't many Southern folks that politically correct anyway to start with. But
No.
I ain't got a dog in that fight. Uh, you know, you don't care one way or the other. What folks could be arguing or fussing or well, I ain't got a dog in that fight. Let them go for it. Now, here's one you use. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And I think you can explain this one out perfectly. Fixing to.
I'm fixing to go fix dinner. I'm fixing to go to the store. Yeah, I'm fixing to do a lot because Lexi was always like, "Why are you fixing it? What's wrong with it?" I'm like, "Shut up. Let me stay here."
All right. Here's another one that I know that you use. Over yonder.
Yes, I'm going over yonder. And
What
he
the
would
heck is
be
a
like,
yonder?
he was like, "What is yonder? Where, you know?" And then I finally found a sign that said yonder street on Facebook, and I took a picture, I screenshotted it, and then I sent it to him.
Yeah.
I said, "Found
I,
it."
we went up north one time when I was a kid to visit some folks up there in Wisconsin. And I was given a round to it. And it was a wooden disc, and on the outside of it, it said "to it," TUIT.
Okay,
When you gonna do it? When I get around to it,
to it.
here you go. Uh, Barry said he's got a word: possibility.
Nope, I ain't heard of it.
I think he was talking about. I think he was picking on you.
A
I'm
possibility
sure.
that we go into the store.
Yeah, yeah, that might be it. I'll say, Kusa. Yeah, I knew you'd get that. What in the heck was that?
Garlic toast.
Oh my
What's left
goodness.
of it is just a little piece.
Oh,
Hey, I'm upset with the Publix.
one.
I went in there today and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna get me some grapes." They didn't have no big old fat green grapes. They had this nasty grapes. I mean, some of them looked like they were rotten. I was like, really? So I had to get me some bananas.
Oh, you gonna survive this?
Yeah,
Okay. Just checking.
I was just, putting it out there.
Yeah. So don't go to Publix in Rome today if you want grapes. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to get nanners.
they had pretty bananas tonight.
Uh,
You're having spaghetti too? I made spaghetti too, Jake.
there you go. I did fried chicken. I did a different way too. All right. Here's one that you'll know. I just about guarantee. Till the cows come home.
Yeah, I don't know if I really used it, but yeah.
You know, try using a sentence.
I won't be home until the cows come home.
That might work.
Are you going to be home when the cows come home?
Or
No,
it's going to take till
Thursday.
the cows come home for me to get moved.
Yes,
That's Thursday.
Thursday.
We do it with them. We do the Bible study with them on Monday. Then we do Love Endures on Thursday. Oh. Here's one that I use a
Yeah,
lot. A lot. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
But you've probably used this too. Let me let you go.
Yeah. Sometimes I
Mhm.
have. Let me let you go.
Yeah. You know, and see, it happens on the phone a lot, but it also happens when you go to leave somebody's home in the South. You know, because
Then
they
we
have to
stand
walk
out in
you
the
out to the
parking
car.
lot.
They have to walk you out to the car. You know, you have to talk before you walk out the door. Then you walk out the door. Then you have to talk before you get to the car. Then you have to open the car door and talk some more.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get in
No
the car and sit
talking.
down. They're still standing there, so you have to roll down the window and talk some more.
Yeah.
And when you back up to turn around to leave, they're standing there and they got one more thing they want to ask you. Yeah. Oh, you guys let me let you go. Now that's a truly Southern thing too.
Yes, it is.
All right. What about a month of Sundays?
I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Where you
That's
been
it.
in all the month of Sundays?
Yeah. There's this
Somebody I
Publix
watched.
says
Who?
the best grapes you can get are the grapple grapes that combines a grape with the juiciness of an apple. Publix marks down their sushi too.
Yuck.
Uh, I got one. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. That was a song.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Mississippi. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. All right. I know you know this one. Knee high to a grasshopper.
Yes.
Now, Jake, that is pretty funny.
Mhm.
My favorite saying is they're nuttier than a porta potty at a peanut festival.
We're gonna get some more rain.
Oh, since I'm this way, we're needing it. We're needing it. We're needing it.
It rained pretty good here today.
All right.
Hopefully
So
it's
I know
coming.
you know knee high to a grasshopper.
Yes, I always I've known them since they were knee high to a grasshopper. I haven't seen you since you were knee high to a grasshopper. I've been doing that since I was knee high to a grasshopper.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. I think that's the way I've always heard it. But yeah, peanut oil works in there too. A hill of beans. A hill of beans.
That don't mean a hill of beans to me.
Well, she just ain't worth a hill of beans. You know, there ain't much value in a hill of beans, is what they're saying. Uh, More than Carter's got little pills.
Did you say you ate gizzards?
Yeah, I bet gizzards. I like gizzards.
There's a new place up here that's opened up, and this guy
Oh,
says they were like the bomb. He gave them an 8.5 out of 10.
oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ashamed to admit this. Well, when I was in service, I was stationed up in Bremerton, Washington. We took the ferry over to Seattle, to Pike Place Market, just right where the ferry docked.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the Athenaeum Inn, which is where they filmed one of the scenes from Sleepless in Seattle there. But I left there and I went out just, checking out Seattle. And I was going down through Pike Place Market, and there was a Chinese guy there selling fried chicken gizzards. And I've been searching for. I was like, man, I want some gizzards. That's the best dad blank chicken gizzards I've ever had. I mean, they were good. Oh, fresh out the pot and everything. If you ain't never had no good chicken gizzards, let me go ahead and tell you, they're a little chewy. I thought it was Carter's liver pills. Yeah, where they're saying that came from, and I've heard it that way too, Barry. They said this one originates from the 19th century when Carter Products marketed little liver pills across the country. Apparently, Carter had a great many pills because this phrase found its way into the Southern vocabulary. And see, I think it's referring back to Jimmy Carter. So, I don't know. It seems to me like it would. All right. Can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. I've always heard pig's ear. You can't make a silk purse out of a pig's ear. Which way have you heard it?
I hadn't heard that one.
Okay. Says, I could use a sentence, he's trying to do better, but you just can't make a silk purse out of a pig's ear. And the description says we're not talking about purses here. This phrase means that if something wasn't good to begin with, you can't make anything of value from it. Oh. Barry says, I remember Billy Bear. I do too. That was funny as heck too. Here's one you know.
What?
Here's one you know.
Okay.
I know a Coosa girl is going to know this one. Plum.
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 Plum stinking cute.
Yeah. Plum crazy. Plum tired. Plum pissed off. Plum mad because her rhino liner got scratched in her truck. Plum. When they plumb pissed off, they matter than a wet hen. And you better be booking it because they're gonna try to make a silk purse out of your pig's ear.
He's never gonna let me live that down.
No. Piddling.
Yes, I be piddling. Just piddling.
Yep. And it's not piddling for northern brethren. That's what the puppy dogs do on the floor. They piddle on the floor. This is piddling. Okay? It's not piddling. It's piddling. Just clarifying. Just clarifying. Barry said, I remember a sales year was a leaf that had a lot of fuzz on it. Sow's ear. Okay. And Barry says, plum sauce is really good. I like to make my own. I could see that.
Hmm.
Oh, here's one that I've heard about me so much. It's kind of embarrassing that I've heard it so often. You know,
It's your huzzy.
no, it's not nice. Pretty as a peach.
Whatever.
Oh,
You don't think pretty as a peach.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read the thing out here. So this is a high compliment in the South. It says southern states are known for their peaches. In fact, Georgia and South Carolina produce more peaches than any other states in the South. And of course, there's nothing prettier than a warm day picking peaches in the sunshine. That is not. Mm. When you say pretty as a peach down here in the South, you're usually talking about well, somebody's husband. So I guess that would fit for me. Give me some sugar.
Them other people say that.
No, no.
I don't say it. I ain't talking about. I'm still talking about South, but I'm talking about them other people.
No, everybody uses this down here.
I
Everybody.
don't.
Uh,
I don't want nobody giving me no sugar.
if your mama says, come here, give me some sugar.
No, we don't do that.
Anyway, they're talking about a kiss. She's wanting a hug and kiss, or he is wanting a hug and kiss. All right. Gussied up.
She done gone and got all gussied up for that dance tonight.
That
For
sounds
church.
about right there. Yes, ma'am. You got the gussied right there. All right. Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. I'll be right there. Hold your horses. I'm not done with this yet. Yeah.
Just hold your horses. You get there when I get there.
Excuse me.
All right. This is probably not one that you use, but your mother may have used. Well, I declare.
That's what I know of, but I might have used it a little bit.
All right. This is another one of those phrases that are kind of multi-purposed. You could be declaring a bunch of things. You know, you're surprised, you're ticked off, or you're happy. The only requirement in using this saying here in the South is you say it loud and proud. Okay? Well, I declare. Just say it. Heavens to Betsy. All right. Janet, use that in a sentence, please.
I was fixing to take a bite. Heavens to Betsy, I was fixing to take a bite.
Right. You know, it's an explanation
Mm-hmm.
of surprise, anger, happiness, you know, any real emotion, you know. So it's appropriate for almost anything here in the South to say heavens to Betsy. Okay. All right. Now, this is one I know you've heard. In fact, probably every child in the South has heard this word and had it told to them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, use this in a sentence, Jenna. Hush your mouth. Did y'all see how I timed that? It was like almost perfect. She tried to sneak that in there, and oh.
You better hush your mouth before I come down there and whoop your butt.
Well, I tell you what, you just pack a lunch and come on.
I'll pack me some spaghetti.
I tell you what was the next one. Come right after hush your mouth. All right, here's one too. that they have totally screwed up on this. I know it had to be someone north of the Mason-Dixon line that tried to write these things out. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Well, butter my backside and call me a biscuit.
No, it's butter your biscuit. And I don't know what
No,
the rest of it is.
butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
Well,
I've got my own version of that.
see, I
Shave
don't
my
use
legs and
that.
call me smoothie. Shave my legs and call me smoothie. That's a good one. Uh, you told your grandma you came in first place in the big race, and this is her response. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. It has nothing to do with buttered biscuits. It's just a long and descriptive way to show surprise at something almost unbelievable. Oh my goodness! I know you know this one.
What?
You may have this one. May have originated with you. I don't know.
Oops.
What? They had to originate somewhere, I reckon.
I reckon we're gonna go to the store and get some Budweiser.
You reckon so?
I
Get some
reckon.
PBR. You reckon they got PBR up there at the store? We'll buy some Copenhagen. You reckon we can get some new Rhino liner go in the back of this truck? Mine's scratched up. You reckon you gonna ever get to finish eating your salad?
I got about 2 more bites.
Oh my stars! That's the next one. You want to use that one in a sentence?
You go ahead.
Oh, well, you only got 2 bites of that salad left. Oh my stars!
Yeah.
All right, so, oh my stars! You ate on scrum. Now here's one that we've used, but we had to be careful when and where that we use it. Okay,
Yeah.
that was 3 bites, by the way.
It was not. It was only 2.
It should have been 3.
I got about 4 bites of spaghetti. I can do it probably in 2, but y'all don't want to see that.
It'll make you want to slap your mama. And they actually put your mama. It'll make you want to slap your mama. It's used to describe something that's so good that you might do something unthinkable or extreme as a result. And let me go ahead and tell you this. Down here in the South, if you actually was to follow through with that saying, you would have to worry about ever saying it again because your mama would probably park you in the ground. And on the way to park, you just be screaming to you, I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. My mama did say that to me a time or 3. Oh, too big for his britches.
You just think you too big for your britches right now, don't you?
Oh, yes, Barry. There are words like swanky, highfalutin. Yeah, valuable or rich looking. Absolutely. She is supposed to be getting that worked on as soon as she's waiting on a part to come in, then she'll be able to get it set up. And her brother-in-law is going to be setting it up for her. All right. This is something I've never heard, ever. A rooster one day and a feather duster the next.
No.
I've never heard that. And that just proves something like that. That's pretty lame for the South. A rooster one day, a feather duster. That's got to be one of them Yankee things. That probably came from up the Amish country.
My spaghetti's cold.
Oh, we got a few more minutes here.
Oh, I ain't worried about it.
All right, here's one I know you've used. Quit being ugly. I've heard you say that to the cats. Now, for you northern folks that come down here visiting, No, we're not putting somebody down because of their looks. She's not saying her kitty cat's ugly when she tells it to quit being ugly. Because let's be frank, it's quite possibly to be quit being ugly. I mean, beauty's skin deep, but ugly's all the way to the bone. Okay, you know, fortunately in my life, I've been blessed with an abundance of brains and good looks. So I mean, you know, it just is what it is. I haven't heard this directed to me very often, but no, that's not what it means. We don't mean you need to go fix your hair. This phrase isn't about your physical appearance, but you know, it's another way of saying mind your manners. We like manners here on the Southern Fried, and I think that might be a good topic for tomorrow night. Uh, Speaking of which, we like our manners. Uh, Now, this next one, I know good and well. Good and well. Someone up north wrote this. I guarantee you. We don't say this down here. Absolutely not. Never have. Never will. It's not going to happen. You ready?
Yep.
He thinks the sun come up just to hear him crow.
Mm.
Let me go ahead and tell y'all the way we say that kind of stuff down here is out. Okay? He thinks the sun rises and sets on his ass. Rises and sets just to be on his butt. You know, that's more that's you know.
Yeah.
Uh, they ain't got the sense that God gave a goose.
Billy Goat.
Billy Goat.
Jen needs a microwave. No, I don't need a microwave. I got one. I'm good.
All right. And this one right here, they tried, but they got it wrong. And they couldn't even get it right after watching the movie that I know they watched. You know, pretty is as pretty does. Everybody knows that's not right. Mama always told me stupid is as stupid does. They got it wrong. Well, pretty is pretty. I guess you know. Uh, it's a good warning to somebody. You know, pretty is as pretty does. I have heard it. It was before Forrest Gump. I haven't heard it since then because it became stupid is as stupid does. But pretty is as pretty does. You know, use that with children. You know, if you want to be, you know, you're not acting pretty. You're acting ugly. It's just another way of saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one I know you know. I know you know this one, and I know you can use it in a sentence, and I know good and well. Hissy fit.
Yes. I've used Hissy Fit.
Have you ever had a hissy fit?
Yes.
Will you please to describe the people up north exactly what a hissy fit is?
Well, you just
Means
pitch
that you
fit.
had one, huh?
You just pitch fit when somebody makes you mad and you just had enough and you just do
All right.
stuff.
So
I threw my cell phone at my daddy's truck because Lefty left in it when I told him not to. I was throwing
that
his
is now, what is the difference between a hissy fit and pitching a fit? Because it sounds to me like hissy fit would be a little bit more than a just pitching a fit. It seems like that's a step above. That's seems like that might be about a half a step below the matter in the wet hen.
well, when you throw your cell phone and hit the truck. I mean,
Oh my goodness! Can't believe it! Can't believe it! Okay, it all comes out in the wash. It all comes out in the wash. All right. You know, what is a big say about coming clean? You know, when you throw your clothes in the wash, they come out clean. So if you're gonna come clean, you know, it all comes out in the wash, and it's not wash, it's wash. Okay, We don't wash clothes down here. We wash them. All right, let's get that straight. You know, you gonna wash some clothes today? I bet you wore some clothes today, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh.
'Cause I ain't got no washer and dryer. I got to go to the laundromat.
All right, I got one more for y'all. You know, and I get to use this now because I've reached the ripe old age of 49, and you know, so I get to use this more and more often.
He
What?
49.
Sure I am. You hush your mouth. You gonna make me use about half of these up here. This ain't my first rodeo. And they actually used the word ain't. And so I know somebody in the South wrote it. This ain't my first rodeo. They're not talking about that cheap ass car. What was that? Who made that? That was an ugly car too, a rodeo. Nissan rodeo. Hey,
No.
hey, what?
Dodge Rodeo? No. It wasn't a Nissan.
You sure?
Hey Siri, who made the rodeo? No, I'm not talking about that kind of rodeo.
Cowboys. Hey Jerry, who made the rodeo? Cowboys.
He come up with William something. Hmm.
Barry said the hissy fit is past tense. You're pitching a fit. Okay. You're pitching a fit, and in past tense it was a hissy fit. You had a hissy fit. And he wants to know if you sold your washer and dryer.
Did I sell it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I got to get a stackable. Because I got to put my freezer in the laundry room too.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, who made rodeo? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll do it. I'll do it. Who made the rodeo SUV? It's Suzu.
Oh yeah.
That just goes to prove that I can speak Japanese. Nissan, Toyota, Isuzu. All right, so
Lady Zuzu's was good. We were like, this girl was like best friends, and she had one that was like a piece of crap, though. I mean, it was silver little thing. It was beat up, but I mean that thing. Mm,
well,
when
Barry
she
said it was the
graduated, she got
Isuzu too. Oh,
when she
very cheap.
graduated though, she got a beautiful blue Camaro. That thing was nice.
Hmm. All right. Well, everybody, we've been on for a little over an hour. Probably Friday night, just for a quick announcement. Going to have another game night. We are not doing Minecraft this week. We're going to be doing a game that's available on Steam right now. It's
Shoot 'em up,
called
bang bang.
Enshrouded. Enshrouded. No, it's not a shoot 'em up, bang bang.
I know.
It's a beat 'em up, hack and slash type builders, whatever. Graphics on it are great, but right now it's in pre-release right now, so you can get it for about half the price of what it's going to cost when it comes out. It's been in pre-release for a while, so but you can play all the way through, and they're adding to it all the time. So anyway, we'll be playing that Friday night. Probably kick off somewhere between 7 and 8. So, all right, guys. Well, y'all have a great night on Rumble. Hang on. We are going to do a raid for everybody else. If you're not on Rumble, why aren't you on Rumble? It's free. Just set up your account and go. So, all right. And you can come do raids with us. Hi. So, everybody else, y'all hang on.
Hold on, wait just
Rumble.
a minute.
What?
No, okay. I was making sure, seeing who was gonna go do. Make sure they're still on.
Okay.
But anyway, go ahead and then we'll.
Yeah, we'll figure out who gets next. So everybody else that's not on Rumble, y'all have a good night. Jen's gonna play some music on the way out. Everybody that's in Rumble, just hang on for a second. And once again, please, y'all, try Rumble. It's free. Yeah, I think you'll like it.
Yes.
All right, guys. Have a great night.